Ah! What's up, gamers? We're here for the YCL week 2. It's gonna be a banger. We're going against Makeda and the Boston Bidoofs. They're they're a real nice person. This is their first battle on LAN. My first one was last week. Last week their opponent had some trouble with LAN, so this is their first ever LAN battle. But they're a big showdown draft league battler, so they're still very good. I think they have like the highest CCS in the league actually. But both of us lost week 1. We're both trying to get our first win in the YCL. And they brought out Tario, which is kind of surprising to me. Not sure why. Usually it's like Cloud9, Natural Cure. Could be either. But everything else was to be expected. I don't know what they didn't bring that I was expecting. No, Comfey is really nice, actually. I was expecting Hitmonlee. That's what it was. Just because I have terrain, and people like to bring Hitmonlee whenever there's a terrain. But, yeah, the goal is to put him in the spin cycle. Crocodile is the big threat this week. If it's Scarf, like last week's Nidoking, that'd be annoying. But I decided to go Specs Coco. Probably not the smartest idea. Probably should have gone like Boots. But we have Hazard Removal. What do they lead? Crook. Okay, I'm going to glare this thing, because if I can slow it down, that's great. Crook is the big threat to our Sigilif as well. We have a Cosmic Power weakness policy set. I don't really care about this. I could go for Rocks, but I'd rather glare. If Rotom comes in, that's not the worst. But I really want to slow this down. We brought Mold Breaker just because I figured since they are a Showdown player, they might miss some of the stuff because Showdown's always telling you stuff, so we might be able to Earthquake the Rotom when they're not paying attention. But pairs on most things is really nice. Knockoff, oh nice. I'm real happy if we can burn this, or we can paralyze this thing. I don't think he has Heal Bell on any of this stuff that he brought. So now I'm going to go for Rocks. P2, that's fine. He can Ice Beam me, I don't really care. I wish I had Toxic on this thing now, but like, it's not the biggest deal. Do I want to go for the Glare immediately on this thing? I do have T-Spikes later. I think we let this go down. Tri-Attack, yeah. Oh, we lived. Cool. That's not going to do anything because we were intimidated. But after this, we can go into Girder and knock off. We got exactly what we wanted out of this thing, though, which is a Paralyzed Crocodile and Rocks Up. We are Guts, so Flame Body isn't a problem for us. And yeah, a Paralyzed Crocodile is huge for us. He doesn't have Comfort. Okay. We do have Rock Slide on this. A Guav. Okay. This thing is really valuable for us. I kind of want to save it and go into Coco. I don't think an Earthquake is coming, but it definitely could. I think we go into this. This is super risky, probably unnecessarily, but I think Girder is worth saving. Heal bow. Okay. That's annoying. That's what this is here for then. So now we have to decide whether he goes into Crook or if he goes into the Ferrothorn. I think Ferrothorn comes in here. Oh, he stays in. Okay. Down goes Altaria. So I'm going to go Cinderace. That makes me think he's Scarf on the Crocodile. Especially if he brings it in here. But like he's Intimidate, so it would still make sense regardless. Yeah. So I'm going to hard out into Weezing. He'll probably knock us off. But it's just a Rocky Helmet. And we'll be free to go for a Will-O-Wisp at that point. Or just switch out. That did a lot. I don't think that's crazy, like the 1 damage banded. I'm going to set up spikes, actually, T-spikes. Because this will force him to defog. Okay, lefty's on Rotom. So I'm guessing this is max Fizz Def, if I had to guess. Sub? Okay, so is he Plot? He's probably Plot. But Specs D-Gleam is always breaking sub. Our terrain is gone, which doesn't really matter because we're not going for T-Bolt. Because I don't want Crook coming in for free. That's fine. Does Ferrothorn come in here? Do I care if Ferrothorn comes in here? No, I don't. If Moltres comes in, that's a bit more annoying, but like, yeah, that's fine. That's still good damage. So I could go into Sidge immediately, but I think I want to go into Weezing. Leech Seed, annoying, but like not the worst. It's kind of what we expected. So Sidge would have been great there. But I expect Rotom to come in here. He could also protect. That's fine. I'm gonna Volt Switch. I don't really care if he goes in. Well, I do care if he goes into Crook, but I don't think he's willing to because I went for D-Gleam last time. Go into Pharaoh. Yeah. Because now we go Cinderace. Or we can just try and set up now with Sidge. The Toxic is annoying for this, just the pivoting in and out, but like, I don't really mind it. Because we're not letting Ferrothorn heal up, which is great. Good damage, good damage. And this time I'm going for D-Gleam. He might sack Rotom, but I really don't think he does. He does. Nice. Oh, it lived. That's annoying. Because now I have to D-Gleam again. And I just take a lot of toxic damage now. Moltres would be annoying here. Ferrothorn would be fine. Yeah, Ferrothorn's fine. I think this is where we go for Big Sage. I wish I had Mach Punch on Girder now, but I was too worried about hazards. So Crook is the big issue. I kind of need to get Cosmic Powers up. If this thing has knockoff, that'd be better for us. Because then we don't take as much from the other knockoffs from Crook. If he's not Scarf, we should outspeed it. Leaf Seed, nice. We're Magic Guard, so that's not doing anything to us. And we get a Cosmic Power up. Rotom, nice. I'll take that. Kind of annoying that it died to rocks, but like, could be worse. I think this is where we find out if he's Scarf Crook. Looks like he is. That means we're going for Ice Beam. Because now that Rotom is gone, if this thing goes down, then Cinderace looks really good. Yeah, he's Scarf. Which means we get the +2. So now it's Moltres, Altario's gone. P2 is the other one. And we should be able to roost on this thing. Magic Art's kind of nice for him, but, like, we averted the main threat. So wait, it's Moltres, this thing. What's the last Pokemon left? Is it Pharaoh? I think he switched out Pharaoh. That's fine. We'll keep Cosmic Powering. Look, I knew this was a possibility. We got rid of Crook, which is the big thing. We're looking for a burn. That's what we want right here. We want to get burned. Because a freeze or a para would be annoying. Ah, he got the freeze. Lame. That's the one we didn't want. $167. We live 2 more. 1 more. Ah, big unfort. I think we can still do this, but that's really annoying that we got frozen. We're gonna go for the knockoff, because when he's Magic Guard, it's kind of a pain to kill. Moltres probably comes in here, but I don't want to predict it the Rock Slide because this thing is the threat. And I can't complain too much about getting frozen because I was running Cosmic Power Boost. Like, it's bound to happen. I was really hoping we got one of the other statuses instead. Because I think if we had gotten, like, burned, then we could have just won from there. I wonder if a Pyro Ball kills this thing. Because I could also high jump kick it. Because if this thing goes down, then Coco should be able to live 2 turns of poison. I think he needs to save this, but I don't know if I can afford that. I think this is a nice middle ground. Okay. So it's a good thing we didn't high jump kick. Ah. We can't get burned. So, like, that's not the issue. This is coming down to the wire. We can't Pain Split because Ferrothorn's so low. Or Levitate. So that's nice. Does he go Pharaoh? Okay. If we can get a poison here, that'd be fantastico. Does he roost here? Okay. So we Volt Switch with Coco. He sacks something. Probably the Ferrothorn at this point. Yep. So if Cinderace can kill the Moltres, then we have this, I think. But that's a big if. Because the problem is he can bring in Moltres here, and we can't switch in Coco. He can probably beat us with Roost. Because I think this does like 40 max. Yeah, that did nothing. Does he not have Roost? Ah. So yeah, we're not going to win this, I don't think. Because there's no way he lets this die to Versace. So I think the Freeze is going to lose it for us. But, you know, that happens. Okay. So we go Coco here. I think he roosts. Okay. $53 down to 35. I think we have to Volt Switch. But this is what we needed. Unfortunately, the train is now gone. He did boost up our Volt Switch. Oh, if this dies to poison, I think we have this. Oh, come on. Go down, go down, go down. Oh, 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 that might be it, yeah. Because there's no way Moltres lives this. Specs Thunderbolt. Oh, that was crazy. This is a crazy battle because it really came down to the switching in on the roost. We really had to call the roost. The freeze made it so much more difficult than it needed to be. But yeah, that's fine. That's fine. As long as Coco kills with a Thunderbolt. This thing's not scarfed as the Crocodile was, and we're outspeeding with this. And we're gonna finish it off with a very low HP Coco. This is a crazy battle. Shout out to Makeda. I don't think I gave him enough talk up in the intro because, you know, we were focusing on getting the battle set up. But shout out to them. This is their first land battle they've ever done. And they battled really, really well. This was a crazy, crazy battle. Yeah, this was YCL week 2. We pull out the win. The crit didn't matter. We were specs in terrain. But this was an insane battle. Great game to them. The Altari was sick. Heal Bell was really, really smart against my team because I brought a ton of hazards and I wasn't expecting Heal Bell. But that was a crazy ending. I'm shaking a little bit. Great battle to Makeda. Check them out, the Boston Bidoofs. I'll put their link at the top of the description. Thanks for watching, y'all. And appreciate y'all stopping by. Goodbye.